Hiya folks, it's Kikoskia here, and welcome back to Let's Play Quest for Glory 3, Wages of War. And when last we left off, we left the protective magics of the Pool of Peace, so that I could show off the campfire mechanics. We lit a campfire with our tinderbox, and rested there for a bit, whereupon we were waylaid by a Saurus croc because the fire doesn't ward off all threats. And then we tried to leave while the campfire was lit, and got the very silly message of, don't leave unattended fires! And then we were waylaid by Arne the Aardvark, who, aside from being silly, gave us a lot of interesting information. He told us about the lost city in the jungle. He told us about the ape men that call that place home. He mentioned the venomous vines that we might want to check out. And he also talked about the purple elephants and green hippos that appear when he drinks too much of his drink at night. Methinks he might want to look into curtailing that habit. It's time for us to head back to the Simbani village. It is the dawn of day 7, and we may get waylaid en route. We are being waylaid by a croc. Are you looking for Arne the Aardvark? He went that way. No, he is looking to have at thee. Well, let us have at thee. And do a bit of dodging. And also a bit of have at thee stabbing. We are pretty capable. We are very capable. We just need to make sure that we time our attacks correctly. Oh, so that we can get a few hits in, because we don't need many hits to defeat a croc. With how unstable this game might be, saving early, saving often, and saving in different slots might be a great plan. Let's stab. There we go. And stab again! Excellent. I want to get what wealth you have. Don't click too... Oh, 3 royals. Too close to the edge of the screen, otherwise you'll walk away. Johnny Appleseed was here. That they were... This would look nice in a rock group, but it looks just as nice here, so you should probably leave it. Yeah, probably should. Right. Let us go. And keep going this way. A lot of time has already passed. So, we're back here. Habari Bwana. Well, we got introduced, and now we leave. To go over here and do some more training. Took a lot of time to get here. It was dawn when we set off from near the Pool of Peace, and it is now close to midday. So, we shall save in a new slot, and I shall, instead of climbing up here, I shall just do this. There we go! We're using the underside of the bridge to train like that, and doing that improved our strength and vitality. Our strength and vitality have improved, as have our weapon use. This is probably from the battle, but if we click again, we could do this again. I imagine eventually we will just fall flat on our face. There is a non-zero chance of this. This is taking more time than doing the exercises on top of the bridge, but we have gained more strength. This is a way to improve our strength, and more strength means more damage when we hit things. More weapon use means we're more likely to hit. And how much stamina is this consuming? Not too much. Not too much. So we'll do this until we have used one of our water skins. We have all the time in the world to do this. All the time in the world. We are incredibly strong if we can do this. I could not do this like Derek is doing this. Note that Derek is carrying all of his equipment. He's wearing a suit of chainmail. And he also has the magic shield, the sword, the dagger, the spear. 6 water skins. 150 plus health pills. This guy's loaded more than a pack mule. He's also quite wealthy. Well, for an adventurer. I imagine for a businessman in Tana, he's not that wealthy. But it's all relative. It's all relative. Right, how are we doing with strength? 271! Okay, strength is going up very quickly here. I'll give this game one thing. We are getting stats at a much brisker pace than we did in Quest for Glory 2. And I like that. However, intelligence and luck are going to be the difficult ones. I think luck is raised by fighting when you're at... like, winning fights when you're at incredibly low health. So we'll have to put ourselves in danger to get that improvement. Intelligence spellcasting is the best way to do it, but we don't have spellcasting. Playing a Wari improves our intelligence. I imagine winning at a Wari would be better. But I'm not that good at a Wari. Intelligence and luck are definitely the stats I will be looking to improve last. It's really not consuming a lot of stamina, is it? 280 strength. Yeah, we still have loads of stamina. Was it overkill having 6 water skins? Probably not. Probably not. Always a good idea to have more things more consumables that improve your health, stamina. Magic, if you're a wizard. Magic pills are definitely something you'd want lots of. But me being incredibly overprepared in Quest for Glory 2 has paid off dividends in 3. Can't imagine how many health pills you'd need to buy in this game if you didn't have as many I do. We can't even get health pills right now because we don't have the feather of that bird that the apothecary wants. We'd have to go on a side quest to find that. And I don't know where that bird's going to be. It's probably a random encounter like Arnie was. As an aside, while I'm thinking about it, let us save now, because I don't want the game to suddenly decide it doesn't want to exist anymore. Arnie could pop up right now and go, "Hey, want me to crash the game for you, Derek? I'm really good at making the universe implode." Just takes a swig of his drink and everything collapses in on itself in a corrupted mess. Did I do that? Oh well. Silly me. And thus, Derek continues to get ever more swole. Case in point, we're at 290 strength. This is silly. We're at 290 strength. This is so much faster. I'm appreciating how quick this is. Once you get dexterity and vitality up to 300, we'll be incredibly hardy. Then it'll be parry and dodge weapon use, which will improve through combat. And then it will be vitality and luck. Once all the stats are maxed. Communication as well. Communication's going to be an interesting one to raise. How will we raise that? Aside from just haggling with people. Oh, I accidentally climbed up. Well, might as well do this as well. So we can fall flat on our face. Habari hero, you interested in trying this wrestling bridge with me? Sure. Let's have a chat. Let's talk about the competition. You will see how it be to have someone else to throw you off balance. Alright, let's do some wrestling. This form of wrestling started many, many seasons of the journeys ago, when women were first allowed to be warriors. When a man and a woman would wrestle, either the man would win, or he would be injured in a very sensitive area. Men are usually bigger and weigh more, which be a real advantage in hand-to-hand wrestling. Unfortunately, the men were sometimes distracted by wrestling with a woman, and this made them vulnerable, and they could get hurt more often. So the Simbani started the wrestling bridge. This relies more upon balance than sheer weight or strength, so the woman can compete with the men evenly. The men still get distracted sometimes by watching the wrong things, but that is all part of the contest. It's all about Uhura. Missouri hero, watching you reminds me when I was practicing to be a warrior. I fell off many times before I learned balance. We should accept the challenge. And I will lose! I will absolutely lose. Because we're not at full stamina. I'll give it a go! I forgot all the things you told me about how this works. In the contest, both people stand near the middle of the bridge. You wait for the judge to start you out. When the judge says to go, try and make the first move. That way, you make your opponent have to counter you first. Come over to me, and I will show you. Okay? To keep your balance when your opponent makes a move, the best thing to be doing be to move the other way. If he jumps, you should drop down. If he moves left, you should move right. This way the bridge stays balanced. I will show you. After I jump, you drop down and try to stay in balance. And then you go down. Bleh. That was not the right move. That was me going right, not down. Oops. She started to wonder if we're actually good at this. After I jump, you drop down and try to bounce. Okay. Down. There we go. Missouri. Now when I dodge to my left, you move to your left. Okay, so left. Right. When I move to the right, you counter me. By doing that. There. I presume by also moving to the right. We are really making a good show of this. We're learning this so that we can do it later when it's critically important. Okay, then I go right. Now watch me and try to make the counter move. Okay. So. Here we go. Up. You be getting the idea. Now let's really try this. When I say go, we will both try to outbalance the other 3 out of 5 times. Ready? Go! Down. Up. Down. Oh. Up. Right. Okay. And then left. Up. Up. Down. Bleh. You get a little dizzy up there. Maybe you should get some rest before continuing. Yeah, I am out of stamina. You look plenty out of breath, my hero. You should rest before you try this again. We'll be practicing more another day. Whoa, you just leapt off there. We haven't won yet. We will win at some point. We needed more stamina. But we have now got 294 strength and 222 agility, which isn't bad. Right, we shall quaff this. It's very refreshing. Now let us keep doing this so that we can get to 300 strength. We definitely need to win that. I'm very sure there are points behind us winning that. But it's nice that the game has a inbuilt tutorial of how to compete in that event. The Simbani trials have been mentioned so much that the probability of us not participating is about 0.3%. Oh, I climbed up here by mistake. Well, are you going to show up again? Nope, it's just us. Okay. So if we do this, we'll just climb over. Excellent. And we're just going to keep... Oh, we want to click here. So that instead of going over it, we go under. There we go. I might as well try and get to 300 strength. Might as well try. Won't take us too much effort by the looks of it. Then it'll be vitality and agility we're going for. Once we have those, we can then focus on fighting. And fighting will bring us money, and money is good. We need money. Money can be used for goods and services after all. But not here in the Simbani village. For that, we'll need cows, and we have no cows. Perhaps you could buy some cows from Tana. Perhaps. What is our strength now? 300! Oh, our luck has gone up! When did that happen? When did that happen? I have no idea. But it did. Interesting. So this is a way that we can use to improve our luck slowly but surely. Okay. So you straighten out your jacket and retie your boots. Appearances count. We'll just go over. And there we go. And then we'll go over again. Why not? I do like the music for this. It's got a nice loop to it. Unlike the loop while you're fighting something. That loop is terrible. That loop is pretty bad. Okay, if I move, we'll just go straight over. I want to compare how this does for stat improvements compared to doing the practice for the wrestling. Yeah, a little bit of agility. Fantastic. What time are we on in the game? It is getting there in time. It's getting there. So, climb up once more. There we go. Now, can I move over here and just go backwards? No. No, I cannot. Slowly but surely, our stamina is dropping. 170... It's not dropping that quickly. Also, because we're now at 300 strength, our inventory is... Oh yeah, our max load is 11,400 quarks now. That is astounding. Also, our rations are... We have 50 of those, 14 of these rations, and dried fish, and the fruit. Excellent. Absolutely excellent. And when we come back, folks, whether we'll stay here and get some more agility and vitality training via the bridge, or we go outside during the night and fight some more foes, is something I need to decide. Both are good ways to get stats. And we might need more money. Maybe. We do have pretty much everything we could... Okay, I say that, but we don't know what other things we might need to buy later. There might be very expensive things we need to buy later. We always need more skills. We always need more skills. But all that will be for next time, folks. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you're not. If you are subscribed, press that bell for those notifications. And I'll catch you next time, folks. And I'll see you then. Later.